पास में रहे ना राम।
नमस्कार देव, आपका परिचय?
Supernakha to Lama. I'm the charming, elegant, and fresh young sister of King Ravana, who holds sway in the land of Lanka. O lovely cuckoo in the blossom and bower, come along with us to Lanka. Won't you get king for your brother-in-law? Lama to Supernakha. For a man there is a woman, and for a woman there is a man. This is the law of the Shari'at. It's calamity indeed, young miss, if one nurses from all and sundry breasts. If the oil you bathe with now suits you, should you change it for some other kind? Lioness of Lanka, you'd better leave, young miss, and tend to your own affairs. Supernakha to Lama. If a man keeps 4 or 5 women, there is no problem with that. But that's not allowed for the woman. That's the law of the Shariat. My desire, my sweetheart, my gold, my precious pearl. Yes, you heard it right. The name is Lama, not Rama, but Lama. Why is that? Well, because this is not the Srimad Valmiki version of Ramayana. This extract is taken from the Mappila Ramayana. Mappillas are a Malabari community from Kerala. Mappila dialect dictates the pronunciation of the word Rama as Lama. Hence the folk version of Ramayana is called Ramayana. Oh, and Mappillas are also Muslims. Wrap your head around that. We have covered how Ramayana or Ramayana is not a narrative unique to Valmiki's telling alone. There are umpteen varieties emanating from all the way from erstwhile Gandharva to Southeast Asia. But little is spoken of the epic's heritage appropriated by Islam. For instance, Indonesian puppeteers from the Wayangkulit tradition use shadow play to narrate stories and anecdotes from the Mahabharata and Ramayana. To this day, it's customary for these shows to be held during the Shari'at, in which tales from Ramayana are depicted. Wayangkulit practitioners are all entirely Muslims. In fact, religious leaders worked hard during the advent of Islam in Indonesia to protect this tradition by using loophole of representing characters through the shadows of the puppets and not the puppets themselves. Thus, this kept the art form in line with Islamic belief systems. The Mappila community kept the Ramkatha's folklore alive through oral tradition. The delivery of the epic is rooted in the dialect. The narrative incorporates a fair dose of Mappila slang with a unique brand of cultural humor, depicting the primary characters as perfectly fallible. The Mappila poet Hasan Kuti the Mad is reputed to have written down whatever remains of the folklore today. Cultural entrenchment and radicalization have blighted their legends and reduced their heritage to mere anecdotes. Mappila Ramayana embraces the epic and immerses it in the Islamic worldview. There is a mention of Allah frequently and the Shariat. The spiritual king is referred to as Sultan. There is also the Greco-Sarsenic reference to Hades, the lord of the underworld. This just makes you wonder about the mind-boggling variations available across the world for Ramayana and how its universal themes find resonance and localized nuance. Its immersion is seen even in fundamentally conflicting belief systems. This then begs the question, whose Ramayana is it really? And indeed, whose Ayodhya? This is Culture Minus Sanskar. Subscribe and thank you for watching.